Hey everybody, how are you doing tonight? Happy Monday post Thanksgiving. I hope you guys all had a wonderful Thanksgiving and just thought of many, many blessings that you had and thought of all the things you're thankful for. Again, one of the things I'm thankful for that I told you last week was all of you guys. I'm so happy to be able to have the privilege to get on here and talk with you guys every week, talking about tips, talking about ways to help keep your pets healthy and living with you for as long as possible, because that's our goal here at Cornerstone Animal Hospital. So today I want to answer the question of, when do I need to see you again, Doc? Okay, so you bring your pet in, it was maybe their wellness exam, or even maybe it's your first puppy or kitten exam, and you're trying to figure out when you need to be seen again. So for a long time in veterinary medicine, we were going based on we recommended annual exams, so once a year examinations, based on the fact that that's what we in human medicine do. But the truth is that our dogs and cats age completely different than us. There used to be an old rule of thumb that we said that for every year of human age, a cat or a dog ages 7 years. Well, it's not quite that simple. Cats and dogs mature a lot more quickly in their first few years, and so for our cats, they are around, in human years, are around the age of 15 in 1 year, and by 2 years of age, they're around 24. After that, it's around 5 years per year for them. So, if your cat's a 3-year-old, it's around 29 years of age in human terms. Now, our dogs, because they come in so many different sizes and shapes, they can be a little bit more difficult to assess and to describe. But in general, again, they age much more quickly younger on, and so by the time they are a year old, they're about 15 in human years, and so forth. In general, your bigger dogs will age much more quickly once they reach middle age than your smaller dogs, and that's why we consider a senior Great Dane to be around 6 or 7, while a 6 or 7-year-old Chihuahua maybe just be middle aged because of their lifespan. And so the whole point of talking about this is that often we recommended annual exams based on the fact that we assume that pets age like us, but we know for a fact that they don't age like us. They mature much more quickly and they age much more quickly. So here at Cornerstone Animal Hospital, to the answer to when do you need to see me, Doc, it is recommended, and we highly recommend this, is that all of your pets be evaluated biannually, so every 6 months. Our point in doing that is the fact that your cats and your dogs age much faster. And so we want to be on the preventative side of things. We want to be assessing for early dental disease. We want to be assessing for early infections, organ enlargement, identifying any enlarged lymph nodes or masses or any changes in the heart, such as heart murmurs, or changes in the lungs, such as wheezing, or anything like that. So things that maybe you're not seeing clinical signs of at home that you don't know to watch for, but we're hearing or seeing on physical exam that we're concerned about and want to address early. So biannual exams are highly recommended because we want to prevent disease. The best way to treat a disease is to prevent it in the first place. So by preventing them, we're not only saving your pet from suffering that it doesn't need to go through, but it's also actually saving your wallet, which I know is an important aspect for all of you guys, just as it's an important aspect for me. We're all on a budget, and so we want to make sure that we are taking care of things so that everything fits into your family as it needs to be fit into there. But again, preventative medicine, I cannot talk enough about that, guys. So important. And so in answer to your question, every 6 months is how often your dog or cat should be evaluated to ensure that they are disease-free and that something doesn't need to be addressed. Of course, if you're seeing any concerns at home, coughing, maybe they're not getting up or moving around, or the vomiting, diarrhea, they may need to be seen more often to have them those diseases or those symptoms checked out to make sure we don't have anything going on. And then if you have a pet that maybe has been diagnosed with a chronic disease, such as chronic kidney disease or congestive heart failure, oftentimes those pets need to be seen even more frequently. Think about maybe your grandpa or your grandmother or anyone that is more in their senior years, their doctors actually see them quite frequently. And so if your pet is in their senior or geriatric years or has a chronic condition that we are monitoring and ensuring that they are trying to stay healthy, we may recommend seeing them sooner than that. Oftentimes, we would recommend those pets being seen every 3 months. Again, we are trying to prevent disease from progressing, and we're trying to prevent as much suffering as we can. So that is what I would recommend. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to drop them below. If you are watching this live, be sure to give me a thumbs up or wave at me. If you're watching the replay, comment below replay so we know that you're watching. And then, of course, if this is your first time watching, welcome to Cornerstone's Pet Tip of the Week. You can also find us on YouTube, Cornerstone Animal Hospital, and find all of our previous videos there. You can find our videos on Facebook just looking through this video, or you can go to our website, cornerstonevet.info, go to the About section, go to videos, and then Pet Tips. So it was great seeing you guys tonight, and I will see you next week. Have a great one. Bye-bye.